Alright, nobody showed up at the gym today. It's just me. So I got like the whole thing to myself. I legit just got out of the gym. And I hope I'm not talking too loud because I have my music on. But, well, in my headphones. I dropped my water bottle. So it's all wet. And I broke part of my straw. That's so sad. I mean, I have more straws at home. But I literally just lost like half of my water. It is what it is. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I sound a little nasally. I hope my my voice comes out fine over the speaker, but I am a little nasally. I just felt a little congested this morning, so it is what it is. But my dog was on my bed and I have allergies to her, so maybe could have been that. Well, I don't have allergies to her. I have allergies to like grass and stuff, and since she's out in the grass all the time, yeah. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm having for lunch. So we're having some potatoes. We have some chicken, some broccoli, and I have about a cup of cucumbers. Well, a cup of cucumber. I like the big ones, the ones that come in their own little wrapping. And then I think you guys, I did a little clip of my breakfast. Pretty much, I made a protein shake with oat milk and some water. And I actually added some of my coffee from Starbucks. It was a iced Americano with a splash of oat milk. All right, to end my day, I had 2 rice cakes with some almond butter. I'll put up the macros probably here, or if not, I'll give you guys like a total of my daily intake. It was under 1600. I know by that. I know for sure it was like 1553 or something like that. So you guys will see that. I'll do like a sit down and break down all that stuff probably tomorrow, because tomorrow I actually have more time than today. Yeah, and then I got this really cool handy dandy little measuring tape. You can see the measuring tape is in there. I just need to pull it out, but it measures and it uploads straight to my phone. So I'll be getting my measurements down, my weight, and you guys will see all of that in this video. We'll go like a little sit down and we'll just talk about it and like what the goal is for that and how I'm gonna go about it and stuff like that. So stay tuned for the rest of this video. Closing out for tonight because I am tired and have to wake up early in the morning to go to the gym. Hopefully my throat feels better to take some medicine, so we'll see. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna do a screen share. I'm gonna do the TDEE. So I went to tdeecalculator.net and we're gonna do, I'm a female and I weigh about, I'm 33. I'll screenshot this so you guys can see it. But I'm at 229.8 to 29. It's fine. So we're 5'1". Actually, if you round it, technically it's 230. I'm 5'1". I have an office job. I don't know all that, so we're gonna just calculate. All right, so my maintenance. My maintenance calories are 2,023. Always stay hydrated. I have like a slight phlegm. I haven't coughed anything up, but like it's there. And it's freaking annoying. All right, so this is bad. We cannot do that. Okay, so here's my ideal weight is 105 to 120. I've been 130 and I felt like I was way too skinny, but that's scary. Skinny. I like how they put the hair, especially don't take them too seriously if you lift weights. So that's very good knowledge to know there. Honestly, don't take the estimates too seriously. They do not count any of like muscle or anything like that. Muscle does weigh more than fat, so just be very careful when you're trying to hit your ideal weight. Make sure it's reasonable and not anything like 105 pounds at 5'1". I'm gonna show you a picture of myself where I was about 100 and maybe 25 to 130 pounds, and I looked so skinny, and my head looked huge compared to my body, and I would not be that size anymore. I'd probably be happy around 140, probably around 140 to 150. So yes, I am considered obese because of a very high BMI score. But you know what? We're gonna fix that. We're gonna do that. So here, you want to scroll down towards the macronutrients, and you want to hit, well, for me, it'd be the cutting phase. But if you want to do maintenance, cutting, or bulking, it's all here. So for me, it's time to do like a 500 calorie deficit, which is a lot. And I get hungry at 1600, so I don't think I can do anything less right now. And this is the different ones that we could do. I'm currently doing this, a 40-40-20. I'm just kind of seeing how that goes. I personally love carbs, so yeah. And it's just how you like on here. If like there's supplements that we should all take, like vitamin D. Almost everybody's low on the vitamin D. I am very low on my vitamin D because I work in an office, so that just happens, honestly. I am keeping track of all my food for right now. I'm trying to, honestly, I don't really get that many cravings unless it's like right before my period, because literally last week I had these like random chip cravings, and sure enough, this week Mother Nature is like, hello. That's just how it is for us girls. And then literally like 2 days ago I weighed at like 232, and now I'm at 229. That's just bloating and stuff. That's the goal for now. We're gonna try to get to those and try to do that. And I'm very sorry about my hair, honestly. I just got home from work not that like an hour and a half ago, and I just let my hair down, and I take off my work clothes, and I just chill because it's nice and relaxing. I still need to take progress pictures. I haven't started taking pictures. I am gonna take some. I do have a mirror back there that we could take some. Oh, you guys can see my lights from there. You see how there's like a random blue light like right there? That's the blue light. I can change it. Here it is. We can change colors if we wanted to. I usually have it on purple, but that's purple. You can barely tell, but oh yeah, you can kind of see purple. But I have it on blue for right now because blue is so cute. It matches with my shirt. So for this video, I kind of wanted to show you guys like my fitness stuff, my plans for fitness wise, what I have planned for it, my food intake for the week, well, for the last 2 days. And honestly, the next few days are gonna look the exact same, so it's kind of like gonna be very repetitive, so I probably won't like video record it, so you guys will see pretty much what I do. I will show you guys like my total calories for the week, so we could kind of take a look at it and see how we did. And I weighed myself this morning, so I'll weigh myself again next week, and we could see like what our progress is so far for the first week. So I'll see you guys again in a couple of hours. No, in about an hour and a half. I'm gonna edit the podcast right now for a bit, and then I'm gonna do my last snack of the day. I haven't decided what I'm gonna have yet, but I will pretty soon. And then after that, probably just call my boyfriend and see what he's up to, and then get ready for bed because I was super exhausted today. It was a very long day. I could not keep up with my work today. I was tired, unbelievably tired. And then tomorrow we'll go to the gym. I think tomorrow is my leg day, so that should be fun. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a bit. It's currently almost the end of my day for Wednesday, and I'm recording through my computer, so I hope the quality is great because my phone needs to charge, honestly. And I have this light I bought. Let me show it to you guys. I look so white like this. I have a glare on my glasses, so I can't really tell. But anyway, I have it on because I don't have the lights on to my room. I don't like turning them on that much. I have like a set of lights here. The satellites are pretty much like a dresser thing, like a drawer. Like no, negative. The lights are more like a makeup station, you know. It has the little bulbs on the sides, and then I have one that's blue on top. So yeah, usually I have like my other light on, but I feel like this is like a vibe right here. It's a very moody lighting, and I want to be moody right now. I'm really not that moody. I just am bored. So I'm honestly trying to target about 1,600 calories a day. I'm not trying to go over that, and I want to keep this up for about, I'm thinking like about a month. And then, hold on 1 second, I need to clean my glasses. So, a little dirty. Don't judge me. I clean them with my shirt all the time. Like, it's so bad. My boyfriend hates it. He actually gave me a cleaning cloth and asked me where it's at. I put it in my car and I don't know. I think it's in my little car thingy. Either that or in one of my purses. Oh, you know what I do have? And sometimes I forget that I have these. I have excuse my mess, I have highlighters that are brand new. It's my drawer of like, this is my drawer of like what is it called? Like nonsense, like just random shit, random stuff. I literally have a bunch of Germexes in here. I have 2 rolls of quarters. I have a book. I have an agenda, and I have a notebook, highlighters. I have pens in here. I have a knife, which I will not pop out for you guys, and like a bunch of other stuff. I have these though. These are amazing. I think the light's too bright, and it's like, there we go. These are amazing. Pre-moistened lens wipes. I don't even know if they're so good. I'm assuming they are though. They leave my glasses like sparkling clean. Not even sparkling clean, just like smudge free, you know, all that stuff. Cause I'm always touching them and it's so bad. They smell like alcohol so badly. Ooh, that made such a difference right now, honestly. Anyway, as I was saying, so I want to hit about 1,600 calories a day. I want to do that for about a month. I want to see what the progress is for about a month. If I feel like I'm losing too much weight, I will definitely bump it up in calories. Hello. It's been about a week. Today is Thursday. We started this on a Wednesday. So I have my week 1 pictures. I have my week 2 pictures. And I have the weight from week 1 and the weight from week 2. I didn't take measurements. Sorry, I was supposed to, but I just got busy. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna look at them on my phone, but I am gonna post them up for you guys to look at as well. Let me just say, taking the pictures was hard, mostly because as a woman born in a Mexican family, most of the time everything's about your weight. Like literally everybody talks about everything everybody talks about is your weight, and it's hard to look at yourself and try to not go there mentally. And by go there I mean like just try not to like let yourself feel down for how you look when it's something you can control, obviously, but it's also something that can easily be out of your own control too. So that being said, I do want to say, if you do feel like this is hard for you to see, don't watch this. Honestly, I don't want to trigger anybody. But if you feel like you can keep going, we're going to post pictures. Okay, first off, we're going to be looking at my front view. I did not know I was that big. Okay, guys. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know, obviously. So, week 1, and then we're going to look at the side pictures. Of course, we want to change that. We want to improve our health and stuff. And I'm sorry, right now, I feel like I have like a slight sore throat, so I'm trying to not think about how my voice sounds a little bit cracky today. So just like looking at these pictures, honestly, I was just kind of like dumbfounded a little bit. I was kind of like, should I even post them? Honestly, it's so embarrassing. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if somebody else is in my position, I would want them to know that it's okay to talk about these kinds of things when everybody, society in general, just makes you feel like you're not enough and you're not good enough until you're skinny. And I just want to say, you are good enough, and just keep going. Honestly, just keep going. Okay, so straight off the bat, I'm looking at the two front-facing pictures. What I do is I go on Pic Collage, and I pretty much just layer them next to each other, and I can kind of see them that way. Kind of, I guess you could say I look a little bit slimmer, but honestly, I think it's the lighting. I think I had my phone on a brighter lighting for the first picture, and then the second picture, it was a little bit darker because I was using the natural lighting in that room. Honestly, I need to take them here in my house, but I was just lazy. So, I took them at the gym. But I mean, I kind of see like a small smidgen of a difference, but not that much, honestly, because we didn't lose that much anyway. But honestly, weight is just a number. We might have not lost that much, but maybe in size we did, you know? I do notice a little slight difference in my clothes, like my bras and stuff. I do notice like a slight difference. It's not as tight as it usually is, you know? All right, for the side profile, I think it's an angle, but I do see a slight smidgen of a difference on my back, but honestly, I think it is the angle. And maybe my tummy too, I'm not sure, but I think it's the angle, honestly. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, I'm just like being for real, I think it's the angle. Yeah, even the other side profile, I still think it's the angle. I think I was closer to the cupboards on one picture. I mean, I could tell. I was closer to the cupboards on one picture. And the other one, I was closer to like the chalkboard thingy. So honestly, you can't even tell like what is different and what is the same. I need to take better pictures. I'm sorry. And then finally, for the back profile, I do think I see like a small difference. I feel like my shorts were a little bit tighter in the first week, like way tighter. I mean, they didn't feel tight, but from the way they're bunching up in the back, I think they were tighter. In the second week, it looks like they were a little bit looser, which I do notice too, like in my regular clothes. I do notice that my clothes fit me just like more comfortable. So that's always a good sign. Okay, so officially, like when I first kind of started this journey, on technically on 6/17, I was at 232.8 pounds. But officially, I technically, let me see, let me look at a calendar really fast. I technically started working out, not necessarily more consistently, because I was working out 3 times a week for like 3 weeks ago, and then last week I did 4 times a week, and then this week I did 4 times a week, which I might go tomorrow, and I'll make it 5 times, but we'll see how we feel. I already finished the whole week of workouts. I might just go in for some cardio and some abdominal work, and that's pretty much it, stretching. But I technically did start 6/18, which I was at 229.8. But I weighed myself yesterday morning and I was at 227.6. So all in all, I lost about 2.2 pounds. It's not bad. I honestly wanted to lose maybe like 1.5, like 1.5 pounds. I wasn't planning on losing more than that. Pretty much my fat consumption stayed around, see, 27, 33, 23. Because that one was high, 44. But then we have like 16 and then 45. So like on the weekends, I kind of like splurge a little bit. So that does happen. But in the week, I kind of stayed at around the 20s. So it's not too bad. During the week, I can actually control it a little bit better. All right, and then our carbs, we were trying to stay at 40%. So like the first day we were 46, which is fine. 37, 45, 38. We have 52, but then we have under 32. Honestly, Sunday, that probably had to do with the fact that Saturday I was pretty full from Saturday, so I don't think I ate much after that. I just wasn't super hungry. As far as like protein, I try to keep that higher, but it's kind of hard sometimes to get my protein all the way up. Mostly I stay around my 30s. I'm trying, I think this week we did a little bit better, but I'll check it out when we review that. I'll probably do like a video of reviewing just my weekly meals. We'll probably do like a big video where we kind of just go over just our fitness stuff, where we probably will summarize week 3 and week 4 together. I'll make a video compilation of that so we can kind of look at that at a glance. But yeah, other than that, I think we did pretty good. It wasn't too bad. At least I don't think so. I know this week has been pretty good too. We're doing pretty good. We're on track for something. I am going to switch up some of the meals next week. I don't like eating the same thing for 2 weeks in a row. I get kind of tired of it. So I'll have to see what I do for that. But looks good so far. I'm excited for what next week will bring. I'm still going to take like weekly pictures and stuff so we could see the differences that we get from the pictures. And I'll compare them to like the first week of pictures rather than like comparing them to the second week. It's not going to be much difference, honestly. But we'll be comparing all pictures from here on to the first week of pictures. And I also thought about it, and I kind of want to call this my wellness journey, because it's kind of like trying to get better for myself, internally, externally, kind of thing. It's not really to like prove to anybody else that I can do it. It's more like just to me, to be better for myself, to feel better about myself. And it's not like I don't feel better about myself. I don't feel good about myself. I do feel good about myself, but I know there's some changes that I could do to be healthier in general. So I'm so excited for what this journey has to come. And I'm so happy. If you guys want to join me in my journey, go ahead and hit the follow. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, all that stuff. So yeah, tune in for my next video. And I'll see you guys then. Peace out.